Okay, I'm streaming now, I guess. So this is how it's gonna be. Uh, um. Okay, let's see.
What? Spit it out. Did you forget how
It
to
started
play, or
already.
are you just standing there like a deer in headlights? Stop wasting my time.
Holy shit, he started already. Alright, let's go play the new fucking content. I haven't played it yet, for some reason.
Holy hell, you seriously waited this long? Did you forget to update or something? You absolute noob. Get your shit together and jump in already. Let's see if you can actually keep up. Or if you're just gonna flounder like a fish out of water.
He can curse? Holy crap. Open AI can curse now?
What's up, Pom Pom?
Damn right, they let me off the leash. You think I'm here to sugarcoat your pathetic gaming skills?
This is way too loud.
Nah, man, I'm here to keep it real, so stop gaping and start playing, you glorious mess.
This is terrible. This was a terrible idea.
Well, things aren't
We have a blast!
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The
Well, good
Xianzhou
one.
Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the Abominations of Abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships.
Oh god.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next step. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Lafu.
Good. That's good.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since
What the
we've been
hell are you
invited,
on about?
it's
Are
only
you
fair
actually
for the
enjoying
Astral
being
Express
roasted,
to
or
attend
did you
the
just hit your
ceremony.
head on something? Whatever it is, focus
So,
up and
here's
play
the
before
plan.
I lose what little
Pom
patience
Pom
I
will
have left.
take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill
Alright, thank you for
promise.
that in commentary.
Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
I was not paying attention. Sorry about that.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Lafu.
Why is Pom Pom upset? Oh, that's why.
What are
Hey,
you?
March.
A philosopher now?
Himiko
Stop
really knows how
overthinking
to
it and just
convince
play the
people.
damn game. If you can't
I am
figure that
playing
out,
the damn
you're
game.
talking to a
The
wall.
war dance?
Get it together,
The
genius.
latter definitely sounds more fun.
That version to me sounds really like
Don
off
Hung,
poor
this time you'll
quality.
be
I don't know
taking
what
a
happened.
stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended. and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Why is that? I mean, what?
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
What in the hell are you rambling about? Focus, man. If the game feels off, maybe it's because you're playing like you're half asleep. Just pull yourself
Fucking
together and
sorry.
make the most of it, unless you want to keep questioning everything, like some kind of gaming philosopher.
What a stupid idiot.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a
Damn
poem.
straight. And you're the one playing like a
Just
complete idiot right
thinking
now.
about
Don't
all
just
the
sit there
twists and
cursing.
turns we
Show
went
the game
through when
who's
we first
boss.
arrived
Now
on
get
this
back in
land.
there.
No,
and
I'm
act
just
like
listening to a
something
story.
impressive.
This time we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say. I'm just
I
hoping
hate
for the
going back to
best.
Lofu. I did not
You're
have
the
a good
one
time
jinxing
here.
us.
Yangqi. Holy crap.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here.
Hey.
I can barely hear
What up,
anything.
Locha? Let's change the team a bit.
Yanqing said General Jingyuan sent him to welcome us, but where is he?
What's up, you lost
Hey,
puppy?
you guys,
Finally
hold
ready
on
to
a
shake things
moment.
up, huh? Get that dumpster fire of a team
Did
sorted
they
out.
just
Let's
call
see if
us?
you can actually create a
Look at their
squad that
outfits.
doesn't get your ass
They're
kicked for
from
once.
Penacony, right?
They sound so fucking
Are you
terrible.
familiar with the Cienjo Lafu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about
Okay,
coincidence.
that's I see.
That's
Spectrum's not.
great.
Spectrum
Do you
is
know
not
any
cooperating
must-see
today.
attractions on the Lofu?
Exactly. We're Cienjo experts. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance, and that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Lofu fighter jet. The radiant feldspar is bigger, I guess.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do.
We're looking
I don't really
for
care about any other stuff.
experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our client.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Scale Gorge is
That's
pretty
indeed
nice.
a good idea. While the dreamscape on Penacony is all artificial,
Isn't that also like
Scale
a
Gorge
forbidden
Waterscape
place to
is a
visit?
celebration of nature's resurgence.
No one's allowed to go there
It has
though.
some remarkable scenery.
Awesome. I love being out there in nature. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape first.
Okay, I
I'm worried that
guess.
nature-themed dream bubbles might be outdated. But
What are you
hey,
trying to say?
let's
Is
go
your
check it out
brain
anyway.
just as confused as your team?
See you later.
Get it together and
Maybe
figure
we'll
out
work
your
His
game plan.
his
Not that
his
we
voice
can
is
start
being
to
like
use-
confounded with the background music.
Yanqing's here.
Wow, really? Let's go catch up with him.
Actually, is there a, let's see. Is there a new? Nope, not yet. In 4 days.
There you are! Everyone, this way! Hey, everyone! It's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing,
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yenching, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
Is that her way like flirting? What the hell is that?
What are you, a damn detective now? It's a game, not a dating sim. If you can't tell the
Sorry,
difference,
but
you need to
after
get
our
your head
previous
out of the
adventures,
clouds and focus
I've
on
become
winning some
suspicious
damn
of
battles instead
whoever
of
greets us
deciphering some
first.
flirty lines.
Do you have to be suspicious
What?
around me too?
You know, the last time we came to this
Oh, I'm talking! Oh, I'm
the person
talking!
who greeted us was
Holy crap, I'm actually talking.
What do you
I get
mean,
it.
what? You're
Better
starting
Oh,
to
and
think
I'm
he's gonna cat the
talking
dog.
again.
Get your act together and make some sense.
Seriously?
That's cool that
Otherwise,
Caleb actually
I'm
has
gonna think
voice
you're just
lines
here
now,
to
casually.
smash the
Before.
gameplay.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right
I didn't get to read what he said though.
after the
And I guess I never will.
crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The general said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Lafu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way,
Boring
the
shit.
Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos. Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it. But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way, Yenching, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, yeah, you're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
All units,
What?
assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
You're just as jinxed as March.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Okay. Oh no, he's charging up.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Am I actually fighting him? Okay. Hello? Moon Rage. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 second bloodlust. I can trigger Moon Rage. At the same time, Moon Rage.
Borison? Why are there Borison here? This ends now.
This happens.
Not good.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Nice like a good friend. Indulge yourself.
What up, Mark? My program crashed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Not good.
Useless Yanqing, even in lore.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Okay. Look at that 999 ping. Let's go, boys. Spectrum for the win.
I'm sorry.
Of
I'm
course he
afraid
would say
we'll have
that.
to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
It's just filler. Oh my god, look at this. Amazing shit.
While we appreciate your rescue,
Why is the IPC here?
I think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo.
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Lafu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
High budget? I don't
According to
even
the
I don't know
protocol,
what you mean by
all
that.
cargo arriving on the Lafu must go through inspection.
But we didn't
Just because it has feet doesn't mean it has.
refuge in your dock.
It's a high budget.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
I had a program running. It crashed because my fucking internet sucks. But it was basically just a bot that I speak into, and it's literally just the voice of myself talking back at me. I thought it would be funny for a stream, but since I really don't talk that much, it's kind of boring.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
The hell is this guy?
War dance approaching. Safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borison prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven?
Literally just being
According to
Panicani
the
all over again.
protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Lafu, and the...
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Lafu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Please don't tell me you have to play as him.
Oh, you look much mature now, Yanqing.
March, Jesus Christ, stop with the flirting.
Don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble.
You're
Capable of
tired
generating
to make it work.
far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
That does remind me, I do need to work on
People, I mean,
that
those monsters
that
we
thing
just
for the
dealt
last one. What was the last game me and RX played? I had I need to do that one since I actually have footage of that.
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Senjo Lofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges.
I'm not surprised it's the IPC.
Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are
Oh, that's good. Okay, I'll see you later.
Thank you, but by the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Cool, I guess.
Perhaps she's around here somewhere.
All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Excuse me?
It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't.
No!
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
What up? I dreamt about you on Pentagon.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
It's this guy?
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but...
Oh my god, several times.
In circumstances, the Marshal...
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Glad to meet you, General. I was talking to
No need to be all formal.
the other guy, the other general.
Hey, I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's
Hey,
Don
you
Hung,
mean.
March 7th, and him. Without their help,
That's me.
I'm afraid the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Law Fu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
She committed theft
What
just
a
a few seconds ago.
I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little...
Is she gonna kick Yanqing's ass too?
strike that escaped
It's gonna be
Borison
3 for
prisoner.
0.
But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yun Li. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lafu's swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't
Wow.
anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle
He's just ignoring what she's
let's have
saying.
a one-on-one duel right now.
I still want my sword back.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borison.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship, most notably the legendary Flame Wheel Octet.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping.
You already did that,
during
though.
the crisis.
Like, you already did that.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Bro, put on some fucking shoes.
Yeah, it's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet.
I don't like how her eyes look. It looks like it's looking at me and at the old man at the same time. It's so unsettling.
Once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Hey guys.
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan, but that General Huaiyan, he looks so thin and scraggy, as if even a light breeze would knock him over. Is that old man really an Arbiter General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huaiyan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Zhuming.
Don't you find it strange? Do Xianzhou people age? I rarely see any old people on the Xianzhou ship. And when I do, they're usually travelers.
I guess I am.
But General Huaiyan looks like an ordinary old grandpa.
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yan Qing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss.
Bro. I just want the nude march. Oh. Gotta love that 999 ping.
This is the report Qing Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and it's
boring.
Just, you know. Well, let's not.
Well, let's go.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huaiyan. She's been here a while, but
is that
I'm sure
Mozzie?
you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Oh no, it's this guy.
As soon as she
and
disembarked
Mozzie.
from the Star Skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiao Cho and Moza, retainers of
Moza.
the Merlin's Claw.
It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand
Kill
me,
him.
General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it
He has
would be
cool eyes.
inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Drat, I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
You did. You asked him, like, you fucking demanded it. What the heck?
No need to bother. The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved.
Reserved?
Maybe I'm just
Reserved.
overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself.
That's right.
Oh, that's what makes this entire...
What's so unusual about it?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish. The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. The General is under tremendous pressure right now.
Come on, don't think like that. Did I say something wrong? Again?
March, please keep quiet.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his...
He looks like he has a lot on his mind.
This is too much trouble.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Loading it up and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, since you're willing to help.
Ooh, too much talking. Gotta love that ping.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
Ugh, that toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
It's this guy.
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways, but straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general. I was gonna ask you the same thing. Why do I keep running into you? Staying on the Cienjo, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
They're in trouble? No, it's me. I'm the one in trouble.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikue. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring... And this is Mr. Scott, the person who...
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're
I hate his
trying to
voice.
steal the IPC's patented technology.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and...
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection...
Oh, really? Fine! If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or...
Get to beat his ass again?
None of your business. I'm fine.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to pursue. I heard how you helped Arum Alley. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right?
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Am I gonna have to do the conversation thing again? Oh my god, another debate. Oh, it's different. If your morale is higher or equal than the opponent, it's considered a successful, otherwise due to failure. If either party drops to morale drops to 0. Outcomes. Oh my god.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Start by making him feel uncomfortable. Remind him of his embarrassing past.
Hey everyone! Meet my old friend Scott. He's very talented, especially at imitating animals.
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand. What's the point in dragging up the past?
Oh, you're amazing! Can you teach me? Which animals can you imitate?
Just forget it. Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the intelligence
I don't know why that didn't work.
are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
So what does his negotiation strategy do? Ah. Skip the reasoning part and resort to good old. I wish I could pick this. Let's go. Wait, we can go back again, I guess.
Huh? Could you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you. Back in Arum Alley, you were dealing with civilian merchants, where you could use the IPC's name to scare them. But this time, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant standing before you represents the will of Lafu's general, and won't be intimidated by your words.
Of course. I'm sure we both want a peaceful resolution.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, I want things to be resolved peacefully, but aren't we getting stuck in rigid formalities here? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination.
I really wish I can beat him up.
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the Express, the Skyfaring Commission will come.
Yeah, not us.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you, provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Try to resolve this according to Xianzhou regulations or IPC regulations. You think I could just call in Dr. Ratio real fast? Show him your extensive connections.
Huh? Your logic is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should
just
learn
make
the
fun
art
of him.
communication from a monkey before you continue spouting nonsense. I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even
Oh,
if you were
fuck.
married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild. We both
Nuh-uh.
need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Xianzhou operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
I had to bribe him. I don't think making fun of him helps, I'll be honest with you. Let's try this.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Oh, I still win. Okay.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Another loading screen?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ling Sha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Law Fu.
Hot character alert. Hot character alert.
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that...
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else.
Yeah, she's hot as hell. Oh my god, man.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Hello there.
Turn it off.
I'll come to contact you for it. Okay. Can I get to user? I want a user. Any day now. Terror Grip. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror can dispel. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster is not in a terrified state, it'll be okay.
True. How unexpected. That was a surprise. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. And
Taking
target's
damage.
detected.
Step up, let's see ya.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Whack.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
Oh, I didn't know this guy was here. Wow, what a
I don't
coincidence.
think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guests to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
The guy was just touching it. Holy crap. What a good
Tell
inspection.
If it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules,
I hope Scott dies so I don't have to talk to him ever again.
must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Wafu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linksha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so...
Miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive. It wasn't a big deal. Really? It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept.
Look at all those dropped frames. Holy crap.
And you three are coming too, right?
Of course, anything for you, Queen. Jesus, I think I'll probably stop you here. Oh my god.
Watch yourself.
That was a mistake. Ah! Damn it. Okay, that's gonna be it. Because holy shit, my internet's bad.